Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back. Welcome back to another one. Can Travis Hunter play both sides of the ball? Now, Shannon Sharpe and Chad Johnson explain why Travis Hunter can't play both ways in the NFL. So I think that has to be reworded. It's not that he can't. Will the team allow him to play both ways in the NFL? Can he do it? Of course he can. He can do it. He's doing it now. Now, Chad Johnson did make a point. He said that the margin of error is lower in the NFL. Okay, the margin of error is lower. Okay, and he said that competition is that much greater. So we know that. We know that the competition is that much greater. But will they allow him to do it? This is what I think may happen. I think they may draw up special plays for him. You know, when a team need a big play, hey Travis, go in and see if you can make a big play. We'll let you play a little bit of offense because we need a spark in offense. Or he might primarily play wide receiver in the NFL, like Chad Johnson said. The wide receivers making more money, opposed to defensive backs. So business wise, he might just choose to be wide receiver. And I don't know. So we're gonna have to see. But every now and then, there's people that come along to break the mold. There's difference makers that come along in this world. You know, we're so used to certain things going a certain way, but then you always have an exception to the rule. You always have someone to come along to change the game. Allen Iverson changed the game when he came into the NBA. When he came into the NBA, they started going from man to zone when he came into the NBA. When Jordan came into the NBA, the game changed. There's always game changers. Usain Bolt changed the game in track. You know, this hasn't been someone like Usain Bolt in a long time, or Michael Phelps in swimming. They're always that special person that come along. So we're gonna see if that's gonna happen. Let's hear what they got to say.
Upside the field, he's a unicorn.
Yeah, bro. Hey, listen.
RG3. There's a tweet from RG3. Travis Hunter keeps showing that he can and should play both wide receiver and NFL full time. Man had 7 catches for $132, 3 touchdowns. The wide receiver played 43 snaps on defense, making the tackle, locking down beside the field. He's a unicorn.
Yeah, bro. Hey, listen. I saw CJ Gardner Johnson. That's my little cousin. He said Travis Hunter wouldn't be able to do it. He wouldn't be able to play both sides of the ball at the next level. I think what people have to understand is there's a huge difference in the game. Collegiate ball, college ball, and playing in the NFL with them grown-ass men that have kids to feed, they got bills to pay, they got mouths to feed. It's different. It's different, and the margin for error at the next level is so much smaller. The level of competition is so much better. Everybody fast. Yeah. Everybody quick. Oh, man. I mean, can he listen to me? I think based on the way the market is, if I was him, I would want to be a wide receiver in the NFL. I would want to be mainly a wide receiver in the NFL because they're getting 30, 35 million a goddamn year now. Imagine what's going to happen. Imagine what's going to happen after he get drafted in 3 years from now. What he going to be making? Hell, it might be goddamn 40 goddamn 5.
Let me ask you a question. Is he more talented than Time?
No.
Now, when he say he's more talented than Time, that's what he called Prime. He calls him Time. So yeah, he calls Coach Prime Time. He says he's more talented than Time. There's nobody I known to come along yet that's like Coach Prime as far as when he played. There's nobody. I haven't nobody's come close, man. Nobody has come close that I could see. That in the fourth quarter he can run back a punt like nobody's business. I have not yet seen a person come along in a long time. So, I mean, there has been some good special team people, but I'm talking about baiting wide receivers to throw to an open wide receiver and they're not really open because he's really guarding them, covering them. It hasn't been nobody like that. Prime had his time, but we're talking about right now. Can Travis play both sides of the ball right now? Maybe he could be a difference maker. Maybe he could come along and do it. Now, is he going to take a record number of snaps like he's doing in the NFL? I don't think so. I don't think so. He'll get hurt. Somebody will hurt him. Somebody gonna feel slighted by him, and somebody gonna take a shot at him. I mean, the NFL, Chad Johnson said, you got people in the NFL, they just spend their whole existence on that one position, and they're studying that one position, and they got mouths to feed and stuff. Everybody got mouths to feed. But can he come along and break the mold? That's my question to you. Do you think he can do it? Do you think he come along and break the mold? That's the question. He's certainly doing it right now in college, and there has been no one to take that many snaps this frequent amount of snaps. That's what I'm trying to say. Ever in the history of NFL. Yes, there's been Champ Bailey and a lot of other people, Charles Woodson, but they weren't taking this many snaps, not this many. And there's been a lot of talk that he doesn't get tired, this and that. He's human. He's a human being. In the NFL, it'll be different. It'll definitely be different. Now, he's young. He feel like he'd do anything as a young person. But it's going to be yet to be seen if they're going to allow him to do it in the NFL. But can he do it? Yes. Of course he can do it.
Time ain't play both sides of the ball.
Sperry.
He played.
Sperry.
But they tried. RG3 talking like this man should be able to play both sides of the ball as many snaps as he like.
That's
Provide content.
In college, yes. Yes. In the NFL, yes. It is impossible. And the funny thing about Travis, this is what I like about Travis. He can do it at the collegiate level. He has
because he's that much more talented.
He has
Hold up. It's not impossible because the Jets can use him. Okay, I'm talking about my New York Jets. They can use them. Like, Travis, can you go out there and please make a play for us? Okay. Can you please go make a play for us? Imagine Aaron Rodgers throwing it to him. Oh, man. Can you please make a play for us? I know you're playing defense, Travis, but we need you for the rest of this game to play on offense. And he'll do it. And he will excel at it. I'm pretty sure. But yes, the competition is going to be, he's going to face stiffer competition. He most definitely is. But I'm looking at, definitely it's going to be competition there. But I think he'll be okay. It depends on the team needs, man. It's not nothing in this life is impossible. Don't let people tell you that. Because people like to put their limitations on you. Don't think, just try it first. Never say you can't do it until you try it first. That was a Jadakiss line. Remember that? He was like, never say you can't do it until you try it first. I mean, it's not just him. It's been said a lot, but I like that right there. Don't say you can't do it. Just go try it. Okay. A lot of people are going to say that you can't do this and you can't do that. They have told me that. Well, I'm getting ready to try it. Now, if you try and fail, that's okay, because now you can recalibrate yourself and do it again. But if you never try, that's the failure. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I wouldn't say it's impossible here.
Of a long distance runner, where he can do that at the NFL. Can you imagine a 10 or 11 play drive? And you think at the 10, 11 play drive on defense playing DB, you gonna go on offense and then be efficient as well? That ain't happening. It's not happening.
And that's some things that he needs to work on.
You can do a spare.
There's some things he needs to work on.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna have to get better at release. Yeah. Too high, play too high.
Okay.
But those are things that you could work on, Joe. But hey, they're gonna put hands on it because he's already tall. Mm-hmm. He's already tall, so he's right there. Yeah. And then you going up against Jefferson, you going up against Chase, you going against Tyree.
And then, hey, listen.
Now, hold on. Now that's what you going up against on defense. Now you go on the other side. You the wide receiver, and you got Ramsey. You got Sertain.
Gardner.
You got Jair.
Yeah.
Sauce.
Yeah.
Man, come on, man.
Yeah.
Man. People just see stuff. A lot of times people just tweet stuff just to get a reaction.
He said, come on, man. You got Sertain. You got Sauce, from the New York Jets. You know what I'm saying? Sauce Gardner. He said, you got all these people. You know what I'm saying? He said, how he going to do? They play too tall. He played too tall. I like when Shannon talk, man. Y'all call him Unc. I like when Unc talk. He said, he can't play both sides of the ball. He can't do that. You got Patrick Surtain. You got Sauce. There's no way he gonna be able to do it, baby.
Having played at that level, I actually
can do a better impersonation of Shannon Sharpe.
I'm a year behind Prime. I'm a year behind time, and I saw it when he was playing both sides.
Let me just say this right here. I played 1 year after Coach Prime. Okay, Time. I call him Time. Y'all call him Prime. I played 1 year after him. I saw the level of competition in the NFL. I saw the level of competition. There's no way that Travis Hunter, I love Travis. I love Nephew, but there's no way he's going to play both sides of that ball. There's no way he's going to play. Oh, my God. There's no way he's going to play both sides of that ball. Okay, when you got Patrick Surtain out there and Sauce Gardner.
Of the football.
Yeah.
Football.
And he was not playing every snap. He wasn't playing no 40 snaps on defense and 40 snaps on offense.
He wouldn't be able to, though.
Because you can't sacrifice something.
You can't be efficient and great at what you do and do it on both sides of the ball with as much as it takes out of you at the highest.
Well, let me just say this to you, Chad Johnson. You couldn't do it. Shannon, you can't do it. But maybe Travis can. I had said in the last game, we got to check this man DNA. But granted, he is playing on the collegiate level. Let's see if he could do it in the NFL. I'm not going to say that he can do it. It's going to come down to a team like, look, he might not take it, like I said, as many snaps on the ball. He might take many snaps on the ball, but he going to come in and make some plays on either side. Okay. If they can use him, because think about it. If they be like, look, we're losing the game, we might as well see what he can do. So, but I get it. The competition is greater.
It's hard. It's impossible. What Travis Hunter can do, because he's such a special talent, is once he gets there, you got to play receiver because of the market and the money that you can command and warrant because of how good you are. You do both. You can do it sparingly, the opposite way Deion did it. Deion always played DB, and sparingly he came in at receiver on special packages. He can do the same thing.
Mainly 95. Mainly it was 95, Ocho, because I think somebody got hurt. With the Cowboy, and he played. I mean, because if you go back and look at it, he caught a touchdown. Not a touchdown, but he had a big play in the Super Bowl. But if you go back and look at it, he played. He was always the DB. He was always who he was and who he is. But he got a lot more reps on the offensive side of the football. They ran it with some reversing. They threw him the ball because he had that kind of talent. You know he's talented. The hardest sport to play is baseball. He was a professional baseball player.
Sir.
Let that sink in. The hardest sport to play, because if Shohei Ohtani bats 300, he makes $700 million. So imagine if you caught, they throw you 10 passes, you caught 3 of them.
Shit, you'll be home.
You're home. You're home. Just imagine if you're supposed to be this great basketball player and you shoot 10 shots. Now 30% ain't even good from the 3-point line. You got to be in the mid-30s to the upper 30 for people to take you serious shooting. They're like, hold on, bro. You shoot 30%. Stop shooting threes. That's why I think the thing is because time retired such a long time ago. People just don't realize how great, I ain't say good, how great he was.
Yeah. Right.
He could have, had he not been as great as he was defensively, had he just said, you know what, later for the DB stuff, I want to focus on being a wide receiver. He going to the Hall of Fame as a wide receiver. That's how great he was. And I ain't telling you what somebody told me. I'm talking about, I watch it with my own eyes. When you see it, you had to see him play. You need, like, some things on Joe. Like, I understand that there's film, there's footage, or you see it in the stadium. Not the same. But you need to be on the field level to see it.
That's the same.
You need to be right there.
I never forget it, man. Prime. I keep telling this story. The New York Giants. Bill Parcells was telling the punter, do not kick it to Prime. He said, do not, when he was saying, do not kick it to Dion. Do not kick it to him. And what happened? Dion is waiting for the ball. He's like this. He's telling him, like, come on, kick it to me. He's like this. And that punter kicked it. And next thing you know, Prime is doing like this. I was like, oh my God. He caught it and he looked and he just took off. Went right past Bill Parcells. And by the time he got to the 40-yard line, he was already high stepping. He was already high stepping by the time he got to the 40-yard line. You know, he like doing like this and high stepping. It was crazy. And Bill Parcells prior, he told the kicker, do not kick it to him because everybody's tired. He's not tired. So he do relate to Travis Hunter that way because he never got tired. And Travis never get tired. But however, Coach Prime had his plays on offense. They drew up certain plays for him. He didn't play full time on both. So, but we'll see. But I honestly think, realistically speaking, looking at this, when Travis gets to the NFL, he will play probably wide receiver and they draft up plays for defensive back. Or it depends on what he wants to play. I don't know.
See a Barry Sanders or to see Jerry.
See, that's the same time. I tell a lot of people that. I know I'm going to get off topic a little bit. I tell a lot of people that, like, we watch the Olympics. We see how fast Noah Lyles and Tobago and all these young fellas are running. But I think the casual fan doesn't understand how fast they moving until you see it up close. It's different.
You need to go to a track meet.
When I talk about people always watching film on Randy Moss or seeing film on goddamn T.O. and they say, oh, they were great. Or Tyreek, they just look at the numbers. Forget the numbers. You have to see these motherfuckers up close and how fast and good they were in person. Though I'm on the field with you, playing against you, and I'm in awe. I'm in awe.
Yes.
Watching. So I don't think people understand. Yes, I understand their greatness in the finished product that we see as them being Hall of Famers, but I got to see it from the beginning to the middle to the end. In person, live with my own.
Chad was good too. Now, Ocho Cinco was good too. I never forget Ocho Cinco. He caught a touchdown and he went up to the dog pound. Oh my God, he was in Cleveland. He went and jumped into the dog pound, and they started dousing him with all types of stuff. I'll never forget that. It was like, Chad, you visited the dog pound. How was it like? He said it was crazy. They were throwing all types of stuff on me. But yeah, man, Chad is one of a kind. He's one of a kind too. But what do you guys think, man? Can Travis do it, man? What y'all think, man? Because Travis is a bad man. He's a bad man.
And I'm like, God damn.
I'm on the.
Think about all the receivers today. Think about the greats, the Justin Jeffersons, the Jamar Chases, Devontae Adams. I mean, all them boys.
Tyreek, Mike Evans, whoever ever sees CD.
Nothing will compare to that era of T.O. and Moss. It was different, or even Jerry. It was just different. They're great in their own right today, but them fools back then, I don't know how to put it into words. I don't even know how to explain it. It's just different. We never gonna see nothing like that again. Never.
Right.
They've added.
Yeah, he's right about that. We never gonna see another Prime. Never gonna see another T.O. Never gonna see another Randy Moss. Never gonna see a Jerry Rice. I've seen them all play. You're never gonna see that again. You're never gonna see another. So it was Jerry Rice, and it was what was the other guy that played with him? You're not gonna see that ever again either. Or Peyton Manning. running the audibles, how he used to do with those audibles, changing plays up in conjunction with Mike's Jeff Saturday. You're never going to see that again. Never going to see it again. Never going to see another Tom Brady longevity. Never going to see it again, man. I think, they are legends for a reason. You're never going to see another Troy Polamalu. You know what I'm saying? But the players they had, I think that's why I stopped watching football. I ain't going to lie to you. Don't seen it all, but I haven't seen the Travis Hunter yet. See, that's what puts him in that category. I never seen a Travis Hunter. I'm just telling you. Him playing so much, he played damn near the whole game, except for 2 snaps, I believe they said. I never seen that before. I'm so used to seeing him on the field. When he's off the field, I'm thinking he's hurt. But that one play, he had to come off the field because his helmet came off. So.
And teams don't run the football like they did in the 90s.
Right.
When you see Chris Carter and you see Jerry and you see Tim Brown and you see these guys with 1,000 catches, think about how much they ran the ball.
That's who I meant to say. Tim Brown, him too. Yeah, you're never going to see that. Because at one time, Tim Brown, him and Jerry played together with the Raiders. When Jerry played with the Raiders, his tail end of his career.
Oh, when I got to the league in the 90s, everybody said, pack your defense and you run.
Yes, sir.
You threw the ball on 3rd down. Yeah. Or if you try to get slick and you got stopped behind the line of scrimmage on 1st down or something, you would throw it. If it was a 2nd and long, you would throw it. But more times than not, you ran the ball 1st and 2nd down, you threw it. Every once in a while, you swing it out there, you try to catch the defense off balance. But more times than not, you ran the football. Yeah. That's what makes Jerry, the numbers that Jerry put up so effing impressive. Yeah. 1,500 catches and mainly in a running era. Now, that's not to diminish what other guys have done. But the man got 208 touchdowns. Do you know how many? Do people actually think about it? Jerry had 197 receiving touchdowns.
Yeah, in a running era. It was a different era back then, and he still was the go-to guy. Which tell you he was the go-to guy on the 49ers. Yeah, it was a different era. This era is different though. This era is a little different. I'm starting to think about it like you can't hit too hard because they'll kick you out of the game. If you just go a tad bit up, that's targeting. There's certain things you can't do to the quarterback. I don't know. Travis might be able to do it, man. The way this game got soft, he might be able to do it. That's the thing I'm thinking about. But anyway, that's what Shannon Sharpe and Chad Johnson, that's their perspective on it. And I respect their perspective because they played. But my position is there's always exceptions to the rule. And this game has changed and got softer. So maybe it's time for Travis Hunter to come along. This game is soft, man. This game is soft. So what do you guys think? Drop your comments below. And definitely I will catch you on the next one. All right, y'all.